What's up, everybody? It's Jess. Welcome to the video. I am so excited about today's topic because really it is so life-changing. And today I'm talking about how to control your emotions. Have you ever had the struggle of somebody saying something to you? Maybe it's your boss. They just say something and automatically it just hits you and you get this anger or frustration. Or maybe you're in your relationship and you have a fight and your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend says something and automatically you feel so sad and hurt. Now, you might be asking yourself, how am I supposed to control that? How do I control emotions? Don't emotions just bubble up and don't they just come up? Don't they just happen? And the answer to that is yes, they do happen. They happen. We're humans, we're sentient beings, we're meant to feel the full scale of human emotion. And that's okay. Every emotion has its place. The problem is that 90% of the time, people are reacting unconsciously with their emotions. They have a trigger and then automatically they just freak out. Have you ever seen someone freak out over nothing? I know before I learned all of this and before I learned how to control my own emotions, I would freak out and get so mad over something as small as spilling a little bit of water on myself or dropping a pen. I would get so mad because I was like, oh, I can't do anything right. And that's so small. It's such a small thing, but I was like really mad about it. And I felt like I had no control over those feelings. And then as I continued, I saw other areas of my life where I did that. And we all have an emotion that we turn to a lot. For example, I used to do anger very well. So anger was like my strong place, right? It's where I go when I want to feel like nothing can touch me. And that for me wasn't doing great things in my life. It was not helping me in my relationships for sure. It wasn't helping me with my family or my friends. And honestly, it was really a bummer. Like I was not a happy person because every time someone would say something to me, I would get so defensive for no reason. It was an unconscious reaction because I wasn't doing the steps that I'm about to share with you to better control my reaction to a situation. So if you want to be able to react differently and control your emotions during any situation, you only need 4 steps. 4 steps. And really, it's just a matter of asking yourself a couple of questions and becoming aware of what you're feeling. So it's time to take control. It is time to say, I get to choose how I feel. You know, they always tell you that happiness is a choice, right? And love is a choice. And all these things are a choice. But doesn't that mean that we can choose if we want to be angry or if we want to be sad or irritated or shameful? I feel like it goes both ways, and it does. So if you want to be able to control your emotions better, the first thing that you have to do is give them some awareness. Become aware of what you're actually feeling. Give it a name. Give your emotion a name because it has one. And once you actually label it and say, I'm feeling frustrated or I'm feeling sad, once you label it, it gives you clarity. It makes it a known. It makes it certain. And when you're certain, you know how to handle it, right? So give it a name. Bring awareness to what you're feeling. The second thing you want to do is discover the why. Why are you feeling this? What's going on around you? If you're mad, are you fighting with somebody? Did somebody say something that hurt your feelings? Because remember, anything that someone says to us, we have an internal trigger. Something is triggering us to choose to feel the way that we're reacting, to choose to feel the way that we're feeling. So discover the why behind what you're feeling, because it'll give you a little bit of perspective on how you're reacting and if you're reacting in a way that you actually want to. So the next thing you need to ask yourself is, how can I take back control? So what can I do? What can I do to take back control? So When I say take back control, I'm talking about your emotions. So it's your choice to feel mad about something that somebody's saying. Nobody is going to make you feel angry or make you feel sad or make you feel any array of emotion. It's your choice to feel it. This goes for positive emotions too. It's your choice, because you could be the one sitting in the crowd that's like miserable at a comedy show. The comedian can't make you laugh. They can't make you happy. You have to choose to be happy in that moment. So it goes the same with negative emotions. So ask yourself, how do I take control back? What can I do? What can I do to take back control? And one of the things is to really, once you've discovered why you're feeling what you're feeling and you discover the trigger of what's going on around you, you can take back control by saying, okay, how am I thinking about this that's causing these feelings? See, that doesn't put any blame outside of you. It doesn't have anybody making you feel some way. It is, okay, what am I thinking that's causing me to feel angry? Or that's causing me to feel unsettled or scared? So ask yourself what you can do to take back control, okay? And then ask yourself, how do I want to react? So I'm reacting in this way. Unconsciously, my body just wants to react in this way, my old pattern. And how do you want to react? Because you can react in any way that you choose. Do you want to be calm and cool, collected? Do you want to have a hard conversation, but in a really, really meaningful and connected way? These are the things that we need to ask ourselves, because 9 times out of 10, I'm sure you've had this experience, because I know I have, where you've been in some sort of situation and you react in a certain way and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that, or I can't believe I said that. And you're just like, automatically, it's like a shameful feeling. You feel like, oh my gosh, they're not gonna like me anymore, or whatever it may be. And it happens before you even can think about it. This is what these 4 steps will do for you. It slows you down. It makes you think before you act. Think before you speak. It's as easy as these 4 steps. It's as easy as giving it a name and figuring out why you're feeling it, discovering the why. Asking yourself, how can I take control of this? How can I take control of my emotions and my reaction? And asking, how do I want to react? Who do I want to be in this situation? That's an even better question. Instead of how do I want to react, who do I want to be in this situation? Because we all have this higher self. We have this really great version of ourselves. It's like, if you think about, sometimes I think about it in the cartoons as like the angel and the devil on my shoulder. Like the angel is my higher self, and that's the person that I want to be all the time. But sometimes this little devil over here, he takes over. And I'm like, what? I didn't want to do that. So this is a way to get you back to having control over your reactions, having control of your emotions, and it's as easy as those 4 steps. So I hope that was really helpful. And if you guys liked this video, please like it, subscribe, and share it with everybody that you feel will benefit from it. And I will see you in the next one.